I first came across Faith is a Fine Invention by Emily Dickinson, I didn't understand it at first, but it somehow struck a chord within me. As I began to reread it over and over again, I finally realized why it had such a personal impact on me. Although the poem is really short, I relate to it in every word and in every line. Dickinson talks about a battle between faith and science that everyone faces. And personally, I admit, I wasn't very religious when I was young. I completed my confirmation in high school and I liked what the nuns taught me during Sunday school, but I wasn't really fully immersed in my religion. But then I had a number of horrible occurrences happen to me, one right after the other. And I was begging God to let it stop, to help me out, and to prevent further bad things from happening. After the long, horrible storm had passed, I felt renewed and reborn in my life and in my religion. My eyes were opened and I could finally see all that He does, and I thanked Him. But this is not the battle Dickinson talks about. The battle I have to face is whether to choose faith or science in my field of interest, because I dream of being a doctor where the line between faith and religion and faith and science is a very narrow one. With so much technological advancements in our world today, people are starting to rely heavily on technology, on gadgets and robots to fix, to help, to do pretty much everything imaginable. But that results in less and less people believing in God, because in this generation where science is dominant, there is no proof of God. You can't do an experiment on His miracles. You can't prove that there is a God watching over everyone. And you can't send an astronaut into space looking for God's kingdom of heaven. In this century, people are dubbed the generation of non-believers. And, who can blame them? As humans, we strive to know the facts. But the matter of the fact is, you can't use a microscope to dissect faith. Faith is something attained. It's something within people. Some people misuse faith and their religion, and they turn it into something horrible, like my aunt's overly religious churchgoers that wear their religion like a coat. But I know that underneath that coat is a web of sins. They just kind of use their religion as a shield. I know my faith lies in God because although a robot can save your life, it cannot provide the comfort that faith and religion does. In the end, I will always choose faith in my religion over science because there are some things that science cannot do that faith can do. So, what do you have faith in?